I have to leave in 10 minutes. I've contemplated vlogging my day. Earlier when I woke up, I thought it might help me get my mind off of it, of what I'm dealing with, if I just vlogged. I like to vlog. And I did post on my community post that I've got a lot of emotions that I'm running out of places to bottle them up in. This is a form of therapy for me, this channel. This year, some of you know, those who follow me, I took on the word bold. And I wasn't sure what it was for. I thought that it was for me to express myself more, to encourage and inspire people more on how I run the gamut of life and how I deal with a lot of different facets of life. And I do believe that I was given the gift of encouragement. So I wanted to express and share my life with everyone, or those that God could use me for to give glory. My life is extremely fulfilling and I do a lot of different things. And that's what I want to share. Unfortunately, those around me don't want me to share because they're private. They don't want their lives. So I end up getting depressed because when it's just me, there's really nothing exciting to share except for a lot of crap that I deal with my health. And so I share that, and then my channel just becomes all about my nose and all about my depression, and I don't know. I'm 95% happy and bubbly and fun. But those are the times when I'm with my friends and family. And I can't share that. And that makes me sad. So this morning I thought, well, you've been documenting this whole sinus tumor. So don't stop there because that's what's got the most views on this channel. So somebody's out there interested in that. Maybe I'm helping somebody in that. And I have a doctor's appointment. I go every 3 months. I've been coughing this week, so I'm anxious right now about seeing the doctor and having him scope and finding tissue regrowth. So come along with me and let's find out. I'm getting ready to head to my doctor's appointment. This is a 3-month follow-up from my last surgery, hoping and praying that there is no tissue regrowth. So I just want to say how I am anxious. I'm very nervous. I've been praying. I've been asking others to pray for me. I started coughing a little over a week ago, which is one of the symptoms if you've been following me on this journey. So that's why my anxiety is a little bit high today. But I will get on and record again after I leave my doctor's appointment. That hurt. I have granuloma tissue that is forming, and he scraped a lot around some bone that is exposed, and I started bleeding a lot. It's starting to calm down, but boy, I hurt here and I hurt on my tooth. He went way up there and did all kinds of stuff. He did show me the video. I just didn't feel like getting my phone out and videoing the actual scope of it. But he took a whole bunch of white, it looked like, it was weird. It looked like marshmallow, and then exposed all of the red granuloma. I don't know. It was almost like white skin peeled off of where the incision is, and that then started bleeding. So he's a good guy. I really like my doctor. We are both volleyball coaches, and we're both in the playoffs this weekend, so we get to talk a lot about our teams. And funny story is he has 2 doctor's locations, and on my way to my appointment, I was heading to the one I'm at now, but my directions were telling me to get off of a different highway, which is towards his other location. And I started questioning myself. I was late for my appointment. Long story short, I was late for my appointment because I headed to the other location. And when I got there, I was about 2 or 3 minutes past the grace period. So they were going to ask if he would still see me. And luckily, we've become mutual volleyball acquaintances. And he joked and said, you know, you were late, but I figured if I took you, you would give me a little bit of leniency and allow us to beat you in the playoffs. And I said, funny you say that, because I was saying to myself, if he doesn't take me, I'm going to beat his ass so bad. Because my anxiety levels were really, really high when I found out I was going to be late. I'm one of these personalities that can't be late. I like to be 15 minutes early for every appointment. I don't even like it when I'm right on time. So I was having some major anxiety, and the fact that I had already had anxiety about even worrying about whether or not this tissue has regrown. But we're just going to get on with life and worry about this again mid-February, when I will document again, because until I'm completely free and not have to worry about this turning into cancer or this being treated as aggressively as cancer anymore, I will continue to document it to help someone else who may be going through something similar. I thought I would pick up the camera again. I'm in the laundry room. My oldest is home temporarily and brought his laundry home. So honestly, it's some of the things that I actually forget that I used to dread doing, but now I look forward to doing it every once in a while. So I was looking over the report, and I thought I would read it and make more sense of it now that I've calmed down. My nose is not bleeding anymore, and the pain has subsided from where he was poking on me. So basically, I am suffering from chronic ethmoidal sinusitis. Ethmoid. The ethmoid sinus is right here below, between the eye, I believe, in between the eye here. And the maxillary sinus. I have the inverted papilloma of the lateral nasal wall and a nasal granuloma. All of that is due to the trauma from the 4 surgeries I've had because of the papilloma and keeping the tissue from having any regrowth. So the cough is from that. I've always known that. When the cough gets worse, that's when I start to worry, because I think that it's got tissue regrowth. What's going on right now is same thing that happened last October after my surgery last July. I had a surgery this July as well. I have the granuloma. So what he did is he removed the crust or the film that was covering the granuloma, and that's what started to bleed. So the granuloma is caused from the trauma, and once I get that healed up in these next 3 months, the doctor will be able to see if there is any more of the tissue that is regrowing. So that all makes more sense to me. It's lessened my anxiety over all of it. And I had a nice afternoon with my father-in-law. He's doing much better. My father-in-law is suffering from some bowel issues right now. He has dementia. He's 87, and I take care of him full time. And I've switched over his diet, getting him more vegetables and less candy. And I think it's working. He seems to be doing really well. I've convinced him to use his walker instead of his cane. He was being pretty stubborn about that in the past, but I've been watching him on the camera. He lives alone, but I'm only a few miles away, and I'm there if he needs me. But I see him using his walker. So I put my little teacher voice in and explain to him visually what the cane is doing. His right leg is hurting him, but I think he's compensating with the cane. So I think if he uses his walker, he'll walk straighter and find that that leg starts to get better. Now I'm going to finish my son's laundry and I'm going to go coach my daughter's volleyball practice. I'll be meeting her in the gym after school. And I don't know if I will vlog that or not. I would like to. I would really like to do day in the life and vlog more often. It's just that the people in my life don't want me vlogging their life. So I get a little depressed sometimes with that whole thing because I thoroughly enjoy this. Jesse and I just did something kind of special. Don't mind our hair or our appearance because we are now ready for bed. You want to tell him?
No.
You tell him.
I shaved my legs.
First time.
I can't.
So why did you decide you wanted to shave your legs?
Because at Mass, my legs are black.
They weren't black.
Like my knees are black.
You were noticing hair on your legs when you're sitting in church?
Yeah, because in Mass, the lighting makes them look black.
So, how old are you now?
11.
Say louder, they can't hear you.
11.
So, it's kind of a special night tonight, huh?
I have homework.
First time she shaved her legs.
I didn't shave my legs. You shaved my
Yeah, I
legs.
did. I didn't trust her with the razor.
I can't
But
see the
we
yellow.
talked about getting an electric shaver. And I think that'll be something. She's not really into vlogging this right now, but she's cooperating because I wanted to document the memory.
I cannot see
So,
this.
we got home from volleyball practice and she asked if she could shave her legs. I dreamed about the day that you would come home and start asking me things like that when you were a little girl. It's something the boys never would have asked me.
Can I shave my legs tomorrow?
Anyway, good memory. I love you. Thanks for watching.